guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Martha, and in today's video we are continuing my series all about my braces and my journey with adult braces. In this part of the series, I'm going to be talking about why I got fast braces, which is not the same as traditional braces. So if you're interested in learning and seeing all of this, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we already talked about why I got braces in my 20s, getting my mold done and all of that stuff. If you haven't seen those videos, I'm going to link it all down below. Make sure to get caught up. And now I'm going to be talking about the type of braces that I got, which are called fast braces. So really quickly, a huge disclaimer, I am completely 100% aware of the risk of getting non-traditional braces. So if you have any negative comments, I would appreciate if you keep those to yourself. I did my research and I'm completely aware, so I appreciate if you had any constructive feedback, but trust me, I know. Also, this part of this series is not going to be a review. I will be doing that later after I've gotten my braces off and have seen the results and all of that. I want to give a good review later on, so stay tuned for that as well. For now, we are picking up from the last video of where I left off, making that decision to get the braces. After my consultation and doing my mold and all of that, I was presented, my plan of getting my traditional braces. And when the doctor told me the process and everything, the expectations, what was going to happen, all of that kind of stuff, they told me that I had to get 4 teeth extracted. Now, I'm completely aware that this process of extracting teeth before braces is completely normal. I know so many people who have had it done, and I did my research as well. I understand. The thing that you need to know about me is that, yes, I'm an adult, and I know this is a cliche, but I hate the dentist. Absolutely hate the dentist. This was something that wasn't present in my early years as a child. I didn't mind going to the dentist, but for some reason as an adult now, I absolutely hate it, and especially after getting my mold done. If you did not see that video, that story time, please watch it because it is so embarrassing but so funny, and it was a horrible experience for me. Anyways, so I hate the dentist, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. When they told me I had to get 4 teeth removed before I could get my braces, to make room for, everything to get into a proper place, I had a breakdown, I had a meltdown, I was completely devastated. I told the doctor, I was like, I'm gonna need some time to make this decision, so I'll be back. And I came home, and for days and weeks or whatever, I was crying, I was anxious, I was so upset. I even contemplated, I don't even care about a perfect smile. I'd rather keep my 4 teeth than have to go through the process of getting them extracted, because to me that was a nightmare. That is the worst thing you could do to me, taking out my teeth. It's ugh, horrible. I don't like it. I don't like the thought of it. I don't like to think about it. No. I was absolutely livid. I was for days just so anxious and stressed about it. This is what I have to do, and I don't want to do it, but if I want a perfect smile, then I have to do it, but I don't really want that perfect smile anymore. And I was crying every day until I had to go back and make my final decision. So my plan was, my older sister, if you don't know her, she's an intense person, so I was like, I'm going to use this for my benefit, take her, try to get her to convince him not to remove any teeth, and see what this does. So I took my sister with me, and she was going to be the bad cop, and I was going to be the good cop kind of thing. She let me down, guys. they convinced her that this needed to happen. And I was so upset. I was like, I can't believe it. I was, hesitant, but I agreed to it. And I said, this is what needs to be done, then let's do it. Side note, teeth extraction, not cheap. 4 teeth extracted, also not cheap. So I was like, whatever, let's just do it. So that day, they put on the spacers in my teeth. And this was a couple days before Thanksgiving, and then we had our Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, I was going to get my braces put in, and I was going to get my teeth extracted. Well, the other way around, though. First my teeth extraction, then my braces, right? So we did our Thanksgiving holiday, and then I was going to come back and get my teeth extracted, and oh my gosh. So we get back, and I receive a phone call, and it's my dentist. And she's like, oh, we want you to come in. We have some news that we'd like to talk to you about. And I was like, well, this is really weird. Like, why would they want to talk to me right before I get my braces, and my teeth extracted? So I went in, and may I also say that the days where I was crying, where I was freaking out, I was also praying. I was praying so hard, the most I've probably ever prayed to God, because I really did not want to get my teeth extracted. So we go into the office, and she's like, I have good news for you. We were just at a conference, a training seminar, whatever dentists and orthodontists do, I don't know. She's like, there's a new system, and it's called Fastbraces, and this is what it is, this is how much it costs, and if you do this, we don't have to extract the 4 teeth. Guys, when she told me this, I was at peace. There was no more anxiousness, and it was amazing. And I was like, well, that's a no-brainer. We're doing it. But no, I told her, I need some time to think about it and do some research and all of that. So I postponed my teeth extraction and braces thing, and I came home and I did research and all of that about Fastbraces. Now, with my research, there was a lot of good things that I found, but there was also some bad things. And one thing that I did note was that a lot of the positive things online about Fastbraces seem to be very biased. Fastbraces is a system that, kind of guarantees that you will have a better smile in 120 days or less. You'll have a nicer smile in less time than what it takes for traditional braces, which is usually about 2 years. The Fastbraces cost almost the same comparably to the traditional braces, but alongside the traditional braces, I was also going to have to pay for the 4 extractions, which was a huge chunk of money. So with the Fastbraces, I didn't have to do the teeth extraction, and I didn't have to pay that extra chunk of money, which was another positive selling point for me. So those were the reasons why I was really intrigued and wanted to do it, and ultimately why I did make the decision to get Fastbraces. I didn't want to get my teeth removed, and that was what it came down to. I knew the risk going into Fastbraces, that it possibly wouldn't work, or that this wasn't something that was as tested and proven as traditional braces, so I was completely aware of that. But for me, what it came down to, like I said, was I didn't want to get those 4 teeth removed. So I was willing to gamble on Fastbraces over getting those 4 teeth removed. I was trying to avoid that as much as possible. And sidebar, when I started my pursuit of getting braces, I did consider Invisalign, but I knew that I didn't want to do Invisalign because although, the biggest benefit of Invisalign is that they're invisible, you can't see them, which is awesome, especially as an adult. There's also a lot of negative things. Things that I've seen online, things from personal, people that I know, my sister, lots of people, when you have those trays, you get lazy, you don't have them in for the right amount of time like you're supposed to, and the process drags out. Invisalign is also really a lot more expensive than traditional braces, and with more complicated teeth, fixing them and all of that, it takes a lot longer, and I knew that with my situation it was going to be harder with Invisalign. So I decided I didn't want to do Invisalign very early on, that I'd much rather do traditional to just get it done the right way, over doing Invisalign and me being the cause of why it's, you know, a disaster. So that's why I didn't do Invisalign. But so when I decided to get Fastbraces, one of the things that I also considered was, well, if Fastbraces doesn't work and it ends up, you know, not being effective, then I can always lean back on Invisalign and doing that later on. So that was kind of like my cushion of, you know, justifying why I made that choice of doing Fastbraces, because I could always rely on doing Invisalign in case it didn't work. So yeah. So that is the story of why I decided to go with Fastbraces. I should tell you guys, if you're considering Fastbraces, make sure you do your own research. There wasn't a lot of videos like this video that I'm sharing, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making it, to help you guys. And later on, once I do get my Fastbraces removed and I see the results, its effectiveness, I do want to do a review on Fastbraces. Fastbraces is very different than traditional braces, although kind of similar. The brackets are different, and the process of getting the braces is also very different, which is interesting, and I'm going to go over that much later on. But yeah, for now I just wanted to tell you guys the reasoning of why I decided to get my Fastbraces as a 22-year-old woman. That wraps up this part of this series, of this segment. If you guys enjoyed this video, want to see more, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being so supportive and for leaving nice comments. If you do have genuine questions, if you're considering Fastbraces, I'd be happy to answer them based on my experience. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye!